Hello and welcome, everyone. This is Golden Lion Tarot here to bring you another timeless reading. So whenever this reading comes to you is probably when it will most likely best apply to you. But it's also fun to save readings like this and look back at them a year later to see if any of it came true. Also to help us to stay on our path to our highest evolution and our highest timeline. All right, so speaking of timelines, our topic for discussion today will be messages from a future timeline. So today we'll be focusing in on some messages from your future, a timeline, and whatever wants to come through to encourage you, to uplift you, or to just let you understand what you might be going through because it hasn't quite unfolded yet. All right, so we've got 3 piles today, and for the first pile, we've got this beautiful little Vogel crystal, red jasper, good for stability, grounding oneself, feeling fully into your environment, eating good food, tasting things, hearing noises. Okay, getting in touch with the senses. All right, and then for pile number 2, we've got this a little bloodstone. Okay, bloodstone's good for cleansing and clearing the DNA, the blood, the organs, family lineages of struggles, or clearing environmental factors out of the body, harmful environmental factors. Okay, then we've got, for our third pile, we've got this cute little tiger's eye. Good for enhancing our courage, standing strong in our beliefs, uniting ourselves with our desires. All right. All right, pile number 1, you chose this cute little, excuse me, red jasper, good for grounding, feeling into one's emotions, and really being present in your situation. Feeling all the feels, feeling what you need to feel in whatever situation you find yourself in. Okay, so if you need to take a cleansing breath, get centered. We've got messages coming forth from your future timeline. All right. So your first card out, we've got the Fool. Nice. So already you're presenting newness, rebirth. Lovely. Then we've got Stand Your Ground, pile number 1. Really, really sweet to see this right now, especially after feeling the energy surrounding this stabilizing stone, this red jasper. Red jasper's about feeling into, your wherever you are. So your future self wants you to stand your ground right now, or you will be standing your ground in the near future. Passions ignited. Awesome. Number 1 again. Okay, so you're going to be having some new energies rolling in for you. Let's see. Okay. Then we've got, wow, the Seven of Wands, more energy of standing up for yourself. Mars and Leo. Nice. Okay, wow, that's amazing. Then we've got the Chariot. Okay, steady movement forward. Cancer energy. Then we've got Queen of Wands. All right, so it looks like you've got some passionate energy coming forth now, pile number one. All right, so you've been standing your ground, igniting something new, and now you've got passions showing forth. Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and for others. All right, so either you're a musician or else for many of you, it's going to be that music is going to ignite you. It's going to push you into this new timeline. Not that we want to push ourselves into anything until we are ready, but music is going to open you up to this new beginning that you have beckoning you. Okay. Nice. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Well, that's nice confirmation to hear. Okay. Love and light. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love into this world. Really awesome. Wow, I'm getting a real sense that your spirit guides are working really closely with you, or they're going to be working super closely with you on this new adventure that you're going to be having. There's some new adventure that's going to draw you in. It's going to captivate you. It's going to really take hold over your being, and it's going to drag you into a new direction. We've got laziness. All right, nothing wrong with a little bit of laziness. Then we've got trust. And then we've got new vision. Nice. I feel like these three cards go right together, okay? So could be there's always time for laziness, and there's always time to be moving forward. I feel that a lot of times in the 3D world, they don't allow time for laziness, but having time out is really important for rejuvenation. So it just depends on where you're at with the laziness. Sometimes human beings need a complete year of being flat down, fallen out, and exhausted because they're going through an awakening. So that is permissible and understood, but then it might get to a point that it's time to release the reins of feeling exhausted, and the transformation is complete. And when that happens, then it's time to go out and bring a sense of newness and a sense of a strange new beginning, not knowing exactly where you're going to land, not knowing what's going to happen because you're a completely different person from this regeneration, right? So in some ways that will be for some of you. Okay, I think I'm going to leave these cards right about here, and we'll revisit them again if needed. Okay, so let's see. Tell me more, Spirit, about this Queen of Wands energy. I'm going to set these guys down here. Okay, tell me more about this Queen of Wands energy, Spirit, for pile number one. All right, we've got the Three of Swords. So could be you've had some heartache recently or in your past that's still affecting you. Tell me more about this person that's going to stand up for themselves with this passion ignited. Lovely. You got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so see the lazy card that we had here. Now we've got the complete opposite of this card, which is the Seven of Pentacles. This shows a woman waiting for her harvest because she has dedicated a lot of her time working diligently on something that she had a passionate flair in the beginning, and she dedicated her time fully toward it, and now she's just waiting on the reward, and that is going to be tied to your Queen of Wands. And it could be that you are just getting out of a sticky relationship, and your heart may be a little bit bloodied from a past love. I'm getting a real sense of like a business-minded individual that just has been wearing a mask, has been putting in a lot of effort into learning how to be business savvy, business minded, good with money, like talking the talk, walking the walk, and showing off exactly what you needed to show off in front of certain people in order to be seen, heard, understood, standing up for something. So it could be that after this very, very long, feels like never ending at times, rebirthing process, that this new vision will be hatched, and you're just going to have to fall into the universe's arms with complete trust. I'm getting that same feeling with this Fool card. This man is just leaping off of a cliff, and he sees what's below him, but he doesn't really know. I mean, he can't really know exactly where you're going to land when you're jumping that high off of a rock. You might be able to see your surroundings as you're going down, but you don't really know exactly how you're going to land. If you one wrong movement and he could crack, a leg or an ankle. So it's going to take a lot of trust for you to come out into the world again. I feel like after this long period of rest and recuperation, a new vision's going to be beckoning you, and it's going to ask you to leap. And this is why I think that this stand your ground is here, because you really have something beautiful to stand up for. I feel like your future self is asking you, what are you passionate about? You already know what you're passionate about. Maybe a lot of waiting has come your way. That's because Spirit is helping you to develop patience. But I also believe that there's going to be like a little fire fairy coming into your world, helping you step into this energy of standing up for yourself, and which will clear the way for this new beginning that's being hatched. I also believe for some of you, your throat chakra is being aligned right now. So you might have to clear your throat a lot, or you might feel like a blocked sort of energy in your throat. That is because it is healing, because it is getting ready to do some heavy talking. You're going to have something that you're going to need to talk about, and this is going to be something you've never talked about before, so your throat's going to be opening up and activating. And music is going to help usher in this new energy for you. So when you're in the feels, or you're feeling blocked, or you're feeling uncreative, turn the music on, whatever it is that you are into, or whatever the feeling that you're having at that time. Spice up that feeling with some music so that it can move you quicker into doing whatever it is that you need to get done. feel like you're mastering a trade. You're mastering some sort of a trade right now. Or you already did. Your future self is coming back to tell you that you're going to have to stand your ground in order to come out of the cold. So your future timeline's beckoning you that you don't have to be in the cold anymore. Okay, what is this passion being ignited? Tell me more about this passion being ignited for pile 1. Okay. Okay. So I just keep getting this energy of you working hard. This is the 8 of Pentacles, but there is progression. There's a serious progression being had, even though you feel like there isn't. You're moving forward. We've got the Chariot. He's moving right into this abundance. And I feel that this loss of love could have also been the transmitter for this new work to be instilled within you. You might be creating, and if you're an artist, you might be creating music like with a computer, or with like supplementing your computer with an instrument. I know there's all sorts of like apps and equipment, and I'm not a musician, so I don't know how it works, but I know that there's ways to supplement, like if you play guitar, to add like some violin music in the background, or piano music into the background. Somebody working with music and adding something extra in there to make up for what they lack. You're on the right path. It's time to start trusting your intuition and trusting that you have something very important here to bring forth to humanity. You. Like, I keep feeling you, like that you just keep standing out to me. It's like, you will be the creator of something magnificent. Show me about this magnificent thing that pile 1 is creating. Sorry, my cards are flying everywhere. Okay, I'll focus now. Okay, so we've got the Death card, and we've got the Chariot. So there's going to be a total transformation in the way that you're feeling. I feel like there's going to be, your future self wants you to understand that you're not always going to feel the way you feel right now. That you're going to be able to bring like the negative along. Obviously, the positives are always easy to find, and they are the things that keep us going, right? But there's going to be a time that you're also looking at all the negative things that you're going through as a positive and integrating them into your future. Because you've got the Chariot twice here. That's a real strong, like, that's a real strong signifying that bringing the light and the dark with you, and just bringing forth something brand new, something birthing out of the darkness. Complete triumph over whatever it is that's stumping you. Something's holding you back right now. Something's holding you back. You feel that it would be easier to just keep your pajamas on, keep your slippers on, keep your bathrobe on, stay comfy, right? But then the world would be lacking this beautiful new vision that you have. You look at things differently than other people. Yes. Let's see. Tell me about this lazy card. So we've got the Three of Cups. Could be that you are hanging out with either yourself or someone else a little bit too much. Hanging out with friends a little bit too much. Or if you're a loner, then you're just hanging out with yourself a little bit too much. Hanging out with something a little bit too much so that this vision isn't fully being seen. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna grab another deck for you. I'm gonna grab the Elemental Oracle. All right. Let's ask for some advice for pile number 1. Adams again. We've had this card before. Okay, so you could be returning to this reading. Okay, to my readings. All right, let's look it up. So it looks like you're supposed to be getting to the building blocks. All right, let's see, what number is that? 40. I'm sorry, it made me laugh that that card came out because I know I did this same card for past reading. Okay. Everything is connected by the same building blocks of matter. You are electric and vibrating in motion. Being stagnant in your beliefs and growth is unnatural. Building and changing is natural. There is room for infinite variety. Many ancient cultures suspected the world was made up of building blocks that couldn't be seen. While the elements of earth, air, fire, water were part of their thinking, many also thought that even these formidable elements were constructed from something. The ancient Greek philosophers around 450 AD believed that atoms existed. They were infinite, and there must be different kinds of atoms to reflect the object that was the end result. Indian and Islamic scholars also reported on the ideas of atoms, but that wasn't until the 16th and 17th century. In the last 200 years, have given us a clearer idea of what atoms are made up of. Each atom is composed of a nucleus and one or more electrons bound to the nucleus. The nucleus is made up of protons and neurons. The boundaries of an atom are not well defined, so they are able to connect and vibrate. We can use a scanning, tunneling microscope to view surfaces at an atomic level. The idea that we are all connected or that everything is part of a whole is somehow borne out in quantum physics. It is not just some romantic ideal, but is something solid. Okay, so I think Spirit's asking you to get to the building blocks, get down to the fundamental reason as to why you're feeling like possibly stagnant or stuck, because believe me, every human being feels this at one time or another. Okay, you just need to sit down and look at it and maybe talk to yourself about it or to a friend about it, and then a renewal will be sparked. Everything is going to flow harmoniously and you will work through this, and stability is yours. It was your first thing that we spoke about was stability. So this is just a moment that you're going to be working through. You will be standing up for what you believe in. Your passions will be ignited so fully. And I see the energy just pouring through your crown chakra and going through your body and coming out through your hands and through your heart, and just creation being had. Okay, you have built something beautiful this far. Now it's time for things to move in a new direction. So your future timeline is beautiful, and your future timeline is just calling you to get to the building blocks, see what it is exactly that might be holding you up, and then there will be a spark, and there'll be flow and regeneration. Okay? So it's been a pleasure to read for you today. I send you lots of blessings. And if this reading resonated with you in any sort of way, I'll ask you to please leave me a like, subscribe to my channel, and if you're able, leave me a little message. This way I know that I'm connecting with you, and I'm also more able to bring through messages in the future. All right, until next time, take care. Hello and welcome, pile number 2. You chose this cute little Vogel crystal made of bloodstone. Good for cleansing and purifying our bodies, blood, organs, healing. Okay. Now, today our message is going to be, it's involving messages from your future timeline. So, what would your future timeline like to share with you today? Okay, first card out, we've got Innocence, which is the Strength card in regular tarot. I love this card. It just shows like how innocent. It reminds me of a child. Like, even no matter what age we are, we can always feel like a child again, and it just brings us the ultimate happiness to be in this sort of mindset and to look at the world with excitement, and just looking at the world as like it's new, and it always has something to show you and teach you. Okay, and we've got Success. Nice. Your future timeline is sharing something about your success today. All right, lucky you. Okay, then we've got Disruption, number 16, which equals number 7. So Spirit is here, Spirit is with you. And we've got 2, Spiritual Union. All right, a lot of times I read this card as being in spiritual union with the self. But we'll see. Okay, then we've got 3 of Coins. Diligently working away at something, working away at your dreams, working away at bringing home money. Then we've got number 8, positive movement forward. Okay. And then let's see, we've got 6 of Cups. Okay, thinking back on childhood memories. And we've got Flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. Okay, so it could be that flowers are part of your life purpose, or that touching them, being around plants and flowers will help you along your way to your future timeline, to whatever it is that you'll be creating. We also have crystals. Lovely. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Ooh, so we got some crystal people out there. That's awesome. Hi, guys. So some of you love crystals and some of you love flowers. Some of you love both. Then we've got, lastly, travel. Your life purpose may involve traveling. Okay, really awesome. So let's see. So there's some sort of disruption that your future timeline wants to share with you today. There's something about disruption and feeling like a child, childlike innocence, spiritual union with the self. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit, about this spiritual union and this Six of Cups. I'm going to use a different deck. Use this deck. All right, tell me more about the spiritual union and the Six of Cups. Okay, we got a couple cards here. See, we've got, ooh, the moon. Okay. So this cat is walking between worlds. You get a sense of what this cat, it has a blindfold on, so all it can do is just press forward using its sense of feel, smell, touch, but it does not have the sense of eyes. So, and I feel like that's a lot of times how it is when we're working with our families, and a lot of going inward and feeling raw and feeling like we're left out and there to fend for ourselves. I feel like our families bring out, like, I was going to put that there, so I'll keep it there. I feel like our families bring out like the deepest, darkest side of ourselves. Most of our harshest disruptions come out in the home. The people we live with see our darkest side, right? So I feel that your future timeline wants you to know about, they want to acknowledge the fact that they see this disruption in your life. They see that there's been a lot of discourse, a lot of discord put into your life, and this is done intentionally, because I keep seeing this boat just like riding right into the disruption, and this gentleman just finding his work for the day out of all of this disruption. He's building something out of all of this, and what he's building is this spiritual union. This is what his life work is. This is what makes him happy. This is how he knows he's being of service, is when he sees human beings getting along, families getting along, children thriving because they have a stable foundation under them in order for them to grow and become their little human selves. So it could be that your higher self is letting you know that all of this pain and all of this discord that's been put into your life is for a very important reason. And that may just be because you will be, let's see, we've got the Hanged Man again. Wow. Okay, so your future self really wants, and I put that upside down, your future self really wants you to acknowledge where you are right now. Where are you? Are you in a situation that may be uncomfortable? Because if so, it's time to dissect what's going on. Really, like, use all of your senses to feel into your heart and to feel the energies that's surrounding you. somehow you will be using this energy for your future. You will be teaching people how to get in touch with their inner child. First, you will be doing it with yourself. I believe this is going to take up a lot of your time. You're going to find a way to rejuvenate the self with the inner child. And then you're going to share it with the rest of the world. So really take time to open your eyes in the darkness. Because it's never going to change unless you fully see what it is. See, we've got the Seven of Swords. So you may be feeling like something, life has cheated you in some sort of way, but it has not. What do they say? Out of the darkest of nights grow the brightest of lights. So I keep seeing this deep, dark night. And that's because you're feeling that, because this very thing that has disrupted your life is going to bring you into success and triumph, into this childlike, into this ability to look at the world like a child does. And could you imagine if you lived every day like a child does? They're just like always waiting for the next thing, and they just know that something's going to be exciting, because everything is. They have fun no matter where they go. And you're going to have the capability to not only call this out of yourself, and I just touched this, but to call it out of people that you love. And then people are going to come to you for this sort of healing. They're going to see that you have this childlike wonder within you, and they're going to want to know how you did it. And I believe that that's going to be that's going to be another heavy load, but that's going to be a different heavy load. Tell me more. Okay, so you might be also into mysticism. All right. Let's see. You might be into okay, so through your expansion, you're going to call forth the inner ability to transform and to become something new. But not only that, you're going to learn, you're going to be calling from past lives are going to influence you. You're going to be able to feel them when you're in this dark place. Let's ask the line to hold those. That's the work. That's the expansion. Look at all of your spirit guides just wanting to help you along with this. A lot of times mystics are alone for a while, and that's because they have to go so deep within themselves to find the truth. But they don't stay there forever, right? It's just another thing that they need to go through. So keep doing what it is that you love and follow your dreams. Because I think that the laws of your heart are going to be changing. You're going to be finding new places within your heart that you didn't used to have. And there's going to be trials sometimes, no doubt. because you're going to such a deep place and finding truths from such a deep, dark place. And I believe that's what these flowers, crystals, and travel are doing here. I believe you're going to find relief through taking maybe short trips and just getting away from it all. Because helping people come into spiritual union with themselves is hard work. Helping them to find the cup that they've never drank from before. Yes, that's going to take a real angel to do that. So it's like you're growing your angel wings. You really are beautiful angel wings. And right now you have to go into the depths of hell to how could you help other people if you didn't go into the depths of hell yourself? You can't pull other people out of hell if you don't know what hell feels like yourself. You're going to be a natural teacher. Your future self sees you as a natural teacher. You're going to be so fulfilled, and this disruption will be your greatest gift. And you're going to be able to teach your philosophies with so many people, and so many people will be blessed by what you have learned. And if you need to take refuge from touching plants, then do so, because they're going to heal you as you heal other people. Same thing with crystals. As you heal yourself, then you're going to heal others. And then the crystals, the traveling, and the flower plant life will help to heal you, detoxify you. There's so many layers to people's pain. And you're going to be able to show them how to access each of these layers. Let's see, anything else want to come out for my pile 1? We've got justice. This is like a really beautiful justice card. So you're going to be bringing justice to not only yourself, but to so many others. And you're going to hear the pains of so many people. You're going to listen. You're going to be a great listener. You probably already are a great listener. We've got the Sword of Truth and the 9 of Wands. So you are a wounded healer. You learned from being hurt yourself, and then you're able to help others with the pain that you've experienced. You bring the Sword of Truth. You're bringing the Sword of Truth to humanity. And this is going to be a huge activation within you, and your future timeline just wants you to just to send you a little message to let you know that you probably already know that this is your work, but they just want to send you like a little like a little pat on the back, a little like hello and thank you for your work, just a little message about this type of future that you have ahead for yourself. Helping humans deal with their emotions is a big job, and you have plenty of spirit guides that are going to be assisting you with this. Just call upon them. All right. You're going to have some independent way to work through some serious traumas. And you're going to be building a lot of trust within yourself. And it's really beautiful. All right, so if any of this resonated with you, I'll ask you to please leave me a like. This helps me to connect to your energy. I can feel into the people that are watching my channel. Also, if you could subscribe to my my channel. This helps me to grow this and to continue bringing forth more of these messages. All right. Until next time, take care, Pile 2. Hello and welcome, pile number 3. You chose this cute little tiger Vogel crystal, and tiger's eye is good for courage, strength, determination to keep going. Okay, today's topic is messages from your future timeline. So what is it that your future timeline would like to share with you today? Okay, to start out, we've got totality. Nice. Okay. Then we've got truth. Beautiful. So this is my truth seekers. I think you're all the truth seekers, though, are you not? Yes. Then we've got power. Nice. That goes along with the tiger eye. That's a really beautiful card. Spirit within the number 8. Infinity. Then we've got a celebration. Letting go. Guilt. Okay, then we've got the 5 of Cups. Feeling like you are not getting what you want. Okay, then we've got the Knight of Coins. Something's moving slowly. The Star. There's wonderful, beautiful alchemy. So there's something to look forward to. Wow, we've got Death. Okay. So I feel like there's been somewhat of a theme with the piles today. I feel that the future selves are really calling for you guys to keep going, and that yes, has been some serious stresses on you, but there's a transformation that you're undergoing. All right, then we've got, this is where you're going to be ending up, in a Palace of Wands, because I saw something like this when I was pulling your cards, like you going through this huge rebirth, this tearing down, and then look at, nice, you got the Palace of Swords. So you've got 2 palaces in your reading. So your future timeline is wanting you to know that you will be ending up in a place that is intellectually stimulating. Okay, that's exciting. It's nice to be intellectually stimulated, not bored, right? But you're also going to be stimulated in another way. Your passions are going to be met. Wow, you're going to have a lot. Okay, then let's see. We've got healer. Nice. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. Counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Awesome. Environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about animals, about nature and the animals. That's so cool. So we've got, wow, we've got a lot going on here. So you could have been called to more than one pile today. There's a lot going on with the healing, with like divine alchemy, where you're going through a real letting go and releasing old doubts and a lack mentality, and going inward and searching and searching and searching and searching. And it sometimes feel like the quest is never ending. And that's because we're always learning, no matter where we are, right? And this is who you're becoming. This is like, you already are an old soul, but you're going to know it. Wow. Totally in the void to be rebirthed into, and it's like you're going into the cosmos in search of who you really are, and this is going to take some time and dedication, but you're doing it. And you're going to have so much power and grace, and you're going to be able to, like, have everything to your likings. You're going to be able to, like, keep persisting and investing into yourself. All right, so let's see. I love this, that you got all of these. So we've got people in here that are going to be great healers. We've got people in here that are natural counselors. And then we've got people here that are just nature gurus. They know how to talk to plants, talk to animals, and they know how to commune with the spirit world and the nature world. Let's see. All right. So this Five of Cups is calling my attention, and I would like to know more about this distress that pile 3 is feeling. Okay, so we've got the Six of Wands. Oh, nice. The Six of Swords. So, okay. You're either at a slow pace of moving through your emotions and feeling that things are not working out easily. That might be at a slow pace right now, but that's only because you're learning how to let go of things that you cannot control. You love to seek the truth. This is where your heart feels the most open and the most excited, is when you're seeking truth and you're going within and seeing how these new truths resonate with your soul. Sometimes you might feel, whoop, well, there's the cards going down. Sometimes you might feel a little sluggish with these two energies, like you're not getting somewhere. But your future, your future timelines got this, okay? Total transformation in its future, so that's only temporary. There is a healing being here in the cards with the star underneath this guilt card. Sometimes you may feel guilty for the for what your heart calls you to do. Sometimes you may feel that it's not worth your time to pursue your heart's desires. Tell me more about this. Okay, so you may worry about what other people think, how they see you, how if you were to pursue exactly what you were passionate about, your neighbors might talk bad about you, or your family may be doing the harsh talking, which is normal. I think we all go through a degree of dealing with the fact that other people are going to judge us, right? There's no getting around that. Your spirit guides want you to know that that's just part of this journey as well. Okay. So you're letting go of the guilt that has held you back from pursuing your higher calling. Your future self wants you to understand that when you're finding a truth, then there's no there's no turning back. It will be your full guide, and you will be feeling into past lives, other lifetimes. They will be guiding you. Letting go of the guilt that has held you back is only temporary. Let's see if we can get some more here. So what will you be working with, pile 3, in your future life, your future timeline? Nice. So you can't ask for much more than that. You're going to be working with exactly with what you're passionate about, and most likely it's going to be one of these 3 beautiful career paths. Environmentalism. We could always use more people willing to help make our home healthier, the air cleaner, the water more pure, the trees healthier. We can always use people to help counsel others that are going through depressions and not sleeping and not able to deal with their emotions. And there's always need for people that know how to heal the physical body. So it's really amazing to see all 3 of these. Maybe you'll do something where you work with all 3 of these elements, because you will be standing in your power. You will have all that you desire. You will be on the track. This sadness is only temporary, and you working with elements that you're not comfortable with is only temporary. Tell me more, Spirit, about this 5 of Cups for pile 3. Perseverance. So there's a reason that you have to go through this, and that's because you need to prove to Spirit, to this career change, that you have what it takes in order to live out this future. But if you just continue to persevere, the path will open up for you, because you have this star here, and you're going to be living, and you're going to have a beautiful home filled with the things that are important to you, and your home is going to be such a beautiful sanctuary. Maybe you'll have a big sanctuary for people to come and heal. You're going to be celebrating, though, because your gifts are really going to come forth in this lifetime. You're not just going to live a powerless life. No way. You're climbing the ladder to unlimited abundance. You're going to be returning to your true home that's within your true heart. And if you feel sluggish at times, that's only because you are being tested and tried, and it can feel monotonous and never ending, but it truly is not going to be there forever. You're going to have your truth in totality. And you're going to be able to bend and move in all the ways you need to bend and move in order to celebrate and to embody your beautiful, passionate self. And it's going to bring you on new adventures that are going to be so fulfilling. Let's see, anything else want to come out for pile 3? Whoa, you got the moon card. Wow, I've seen a lot of moon energy in this reading and dark energy. So just keep howling at the moon. No, just kidding. Just keep going, because this dark night is not like, a night doesn't stay forever. The day always dawns. And this too is a cycle. And it has quite a lot of value. And you're going to find people, you're going to find other people to help you when the time is right. This is showing your perseverance and your ability to maintain peace, even though there's times that unrest is going on around you. This is a healing for you, so you'll be able to heal others. All right, so whatever this magic is that you're going to be creating, it looks really exciting, and I can't wait to find out what it is. I'm just going to pull an elemental oracle card for you. Okay, time. Beautiful. Just let me look that up real quick for you. It says there's numbers here. Okay, we've got 41. All right. Discipline. Find out the causes of your procrastination or resistance. Do not miss your opportunities. Someone is wasting your time. Be aware of this. You have finite time on this planet, so use it well. All right, so someone's using up your time, okay? In not a productive way for you. Let's read more. As you grew up, time seemed to pass very slowly, and you couldn't wait to grow up. Then conversely, as you aged, time went quickly, as you knew it was running out. We have an innate idea of time, but what is it actually? Physics say time is what a clock reads. Simple. Time has also been defined as the continued indefinite progress of existence. But it is hard to put a definition to the word without actually using the concept of time. Oh my gosh, time is funny. There was a time we didn't even have time, right? Only the sun going up and the moon coming out. Okay, we normally refer to time and what it can do for us and what it means. Humans initially broke time down in measurements of light and dark, day and night. When the sun rose, when it began to circle across the sky, when it set, when the moon rose, and it continued its arc. As humans became more sophisticated and began to break down these phenomena into hours, minutes, and seconds, we learned how to accurately measure time, although many different cultures had just as many ways to express time through their calendars. The study of measuring time is called horology. Oh, I learned something new. There's an orology, probably orology like hour. Time is an important element in the way it combines with other elements. The speed of light, the velocity of an object, space, time, gravity. All right, so this is all about time and time management. So it's interesting to think about that there was a day that time was not measured the way we measure it now. But now we are always held to the clock, and it seems that we get an hour for this, an hour for that, 10 minutes for this, 15 minutes for that. So I believe that your spirit guides want you to address, exactly what you're doing with your most valuable time. You only get so much time to do what it is that you want to do. So I've learned that it's always best to cut out the people that are eating your time when they are not serving you. So if someone or something is not serving your time, it is best to release that from your life and move forward. Okay? So thank you for joining me in this reading. If any of it resonated with you, I'll ask you to please leave me a like, subscribe to my channel so I can continue bringing forth more of these readings for you. If you could leave me a little comment, I love reading those too. All right. Take care, everyone.